Hey there, this is Matt once again, and welcome back to another unpackaging video. Thanks to a guy named John Ward, who sent me a message on Facebook asking me to... First he asked me if he wanted to send me something. If I... Sure, you just send me something. He's like, well, could you do an unpackaging video? I said, sure. It's the least I can do. So I opened the package, but I've now looked inside it. So... let's see what's in here. Whatever it is, thank you so much. He told me one thing it would be, but yeah, this is like a lot more than just one thing. Read first before looking in box. Okay then. Dear Matt, thank you for all the great reviews and insights. I like that you always give respect to people with different opinions. Well, I try. Sometimes I fail, and sometimes people like fuck with me, and then I snap back at them. Or sometimes, like the Ninja Turtles cartoon that I did the reaction of. Literally, I had this one person go, "You're an idiot," and they spelled "idiot" with 2 D's. I'm like, well, that's ironic. Then this other guy who went on this long diatribe. I think it's still on the on there, where it's like people bitch about. I'm like, all this stuff you're talking about, I never bitched. So who are you talking to? So I'm not perfect, but I am always trying, and I still have a lot to learn. So I'm far from. I still have a lot to learn on that front. So just to be truthful, still have a lot to learn. I like that you call out studios when they give a shitty effort. I don't mind that some of your reviews are long. I like that you keep it real and don't put on a show. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to put on a show. I've really enjoyed rediscovering the original cast Star Trek movies. I checked it out because of your reviews. Not only are the movies great, but they look awesome on Blu-ray. I wish they did make more practical effects today. People who have only seen the new movies are missing out if they don't give these a chance. I've included a few other surprise gifts that I think you might like. After you check them out, I have left a few notes on some of the items. Hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of this stuff. Hope you continue making great, informative videos. God bless. John Ward. He has other stuff here, but I don't know if he wants me to say these other names. But John Ward. Thank you so much for that. That's always humbling. It really is. Because I'm not the biggest YouTuber guy. I'm not the most successful YouTuber guy. I don't have any fancy editing or such, but yet I've been very lucky and fortunate. And I always keep these because they really do mean a lot. And that's no bullshit. They really do. And this, read last after looking in box. Alright, I will do that. Oh, wow. Wow. This is a lot of stuff. Wow, man. Wow. First off, we have... Oh, that's really cool. A standalone Blu-ray of Cyborg. Let me set this down so I can show them off. I had Cyborg in a 3-pack, but this is actually really cool because it's by itself. And the case, the artwork by itself in a case, not just part of a 3-pack. The disc is in great condition. That's really cool. I'm a big fan of this movie. I'll gladly take another copy of Cyborg, especially it was part of it was with like Death Warrant and Double Impact. So the fact to have a Cyborg Blu-ray by itself, that's very cool. I'm not picking up the new Cyborg because the features are disappointing to me, and I don't really feel like spending $15 because I had the film on Blu-ray and oh, it's a 2 or 4K stand. It's fucking Cyborg. It's gonna look only as good as a certain amount can be, but I still love the movie a lot. So I'm like either no interview with Van Damme or no deal. No interview with Van Damme, so no deal. So thank you for this. That's very cool. I like it because it has the back cover too, with that great Van Damme kick, and I love it because they had the back of this. And I have this not just as a little picture, but I have the full picture of this. Love that. Thank you for that, man. Oh, wow. This is a fun movie. I know they've been trying to remake this. Clue. This is a good film. I'll have to review this film sometime. It's hard to review comedies. Just how do you retell a joke and make it as funny as the movie? And it's brand new too. So yeah, it had a couple of different endings. Lo and behold, a movie based on a board game that was pretty damn good. Especially because of the cast. I mean, you got Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, Michael Biehn, Martin Mull, Leslie Ann Warren. Really good cast. Oh, wow. A brand new Blu-ray of True Romance. I think I reviewed this film on the channel. Could be wrong on that, but I thought I did. 3 commentaries. 1 with Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette. 2 with Tony Scott, and 3 with Quentin Tarantino. Selective scene commentaries by Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Brad Pitt, Michael Rappaport. Yeah, because this was written by Tarantino and directed by Tony Scott. I remember liking this movie. I mean, the cast itself is pretty damn good. So very cool to have a Blu-ray of this. Thank you for that. Ah, nice. Gross Point Blank. I enjoy this movie. This is one of John Cusack's best movies, in my opinion. Very entertaining. Black comedy mixed with action, where this hitman goes back to his 10-year high school reunion. You also have Minnie Driver, Alan Arkin, Dan Aykroyd. This is definitely a film I want to review sometime. This is a very entertaining movie. Thank you for that. Something called Cocaine Cowboys Reloaded. Ruthless Colombian cocaine barons invaded Miami with a brand of violence unseen in this country since Prohibition era Chicago. Cocaine Cowboys is the true story of how Miami became the drug, murder, and cash capital of the U.S., but it's not the whole story. Pulling from hundreds of hours of additional interviews and recently uncovered archival news footage, Cocaine Cowboys has been reloaded, packed with footage and stories that have never been told about Blanco, the Medellin cartel, and Miami's cocaine wars, with first-hand accounts by hitman Jorge Ayala, cocaine trafficker John Roberts, smuggler Mickey Munday, and others. Oh, so this is a real documentary. I thought this was a movie. This isn't a real documentary. Huh. 152 minutes. Holy shit. So a documentary on... Interesting. Dubbed Paradise Lost by Time. Wait, Miami? Dubbed Paradise Lost by Time, ranked as murder capital of the country during the height of the 1980s cocaine trade. Huh. Okay, then it's brand new too. Interesting. Oh, and there's a sequel. Cocaine Cowboys 2, Hustling with the Godmother. The true story of the cocaine queen. Huh. And look at all that money. That's a shitload of money, man. Give me some of that money. Wow. Pull these out. Ah, nice. Ruthless People. Yeah, directed by Jim Abrams, David Zucker, and Jerry Zucker. Yeah, Danny DeVito and Bette Midler. You also have Judge Reinhold, Helen Slater. These two people, Judge Reinhold and Helen Slater, they kidnapped Bette Midler. They want Danny DeVito to pay, but he's like, nah, I'm not going to pay because I don't like her. Yeah, this was like a surprise box office hit. And I haven't seen this in a long time, so it'll be interesting to give this another look. Of course, it's a box office hit, but no features. That's very cool. Ah, nice. This is pretty cool for my John Candy collection. I reviewed John Candy's movies. I did not have this in the collection, but now I do. Once Upon a Crime. This is very cool. I reviewed this film. I thought it was me. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. Again, for those interested, I reviewed pretty much all of John Candy's movies. But this is very cool to have for the collection. You know, I like collecting things. And very cool to have. Thank you for that. Yeah, I did a review for this. It's up on my channel for those interested, as well as many other John Candy reviews. I have a playlist of John Candy reviews. But yeah. John Candy, James Belushi, Sybil Shepherd, Sean Young, and Richard Lewis. Once Upon a Crime. Directed by Eugene Levy, who's been in a lot of American Pie movies. Then we have a movie, sounds vaguely familiar, called The Stoned Age. From Troy Moore Pictures. This person thinks it's better than Dazed and Confused. Two guys are cruising one night in a blue Volkswagen when they see a guy who tells them where to find some women. They meet two women, turns out to be more than they've ever imagined. Tall, blonde, and beautiful. Go to a wild party. It's the night of their lives with the girls of their dreams. No one doubts this is one unbelievably rad night. Check it out. Wow, this has a commentary on it. The Stoned Age. And then we have 3 O'Clock High. And wow. This is in perfect condition too. Wow. And I enjoy this movie. This is a great flick. Pretty much got remade with fucking fist fucked. I think I did a review of 3 O'Clock High. Did I do a review of it? I swear I remember talking about this and saying I really liked the film. Now I gotta see if the fucking... Oh, of course, my webpage doesn't want to load. I clicked on the fucking thing. Fuck you. But I swear I did review this. And I do enjoy the movie. I like the Tangerine Dream store. Casey Shamasco does a really good job as lead. I like the guy who plays the villain, Bully, Richard Tyson, who's in Kindergarten Cop. There, finally. Oh, no, I didn't. Get out of there. Sorry, I have to check. It's going to bug the hell out of me. Shut up. Fucking fan. Stupid fan under the computer. I need to get a new one. But 3 o'clock high. Done so many damn reviews, I forget what the hell I've reviewed and haven't reviewed. I swear I did 3 o'clock high. Yeah, I did 2 years ago. Oh yeah. Love to Eat Puss 79 sent me a DVD of 3 o'clock high. That's right. Well, now I have 2 copies of 3 o'clock high. You know what? I'm fine with that. Because you know what? I'll have as many copies as I can of that movie, because this is a pretty damn good flick. Very fun movie, very entertaining film. I love 3 o'clock high. We also have Blu-rays. Wow. Of Star Trek the Motion Picture. This is the ones he did tell me about. And this is, I think, the theatrical cut. Plus over 15 minutes of previously released content. Must be the deleted scenes. Star Trek the Motion Picture. I still wish the special longer cut was on some type of release, like a DVD or a Blu-ray. I do wish for that. Ah, very nice. Brand new, too. 2, 3, and 4 on Blu-ray. Let me look at the features. Longest trip. Writing the Motion Picture HD. Special Star Trek Reunion. The Mystery Behind V'ger. Interesting. And then this has over 90 minutes of all new special features plus over 6 hours of previously released content. Curious to see what those are. And these are brand new too. Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, which I like. Star Trek Honors NASA. Hollywood Walk of Fame James Doohan. Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. That's again brand new. Very cool. Oh wow. That's really cool. I already had this, but again, I'm not going to complain one bit about this. Split second on Blu-ray. Doesn't have a Blu-ray in the US. I did already have this, but I can't get enough of Split Second, so glad to have this. And lo and behold, Oliver Treacle had a hand in it. He didn't fuck it up like he did with Moontrap. But yeah, I did have this on Blu-ray, but still, thank you so much for this. Still glad to have this. And then some DVD-Rs. Cherry 2000. And just Bad Boys and Speed. I do already have those movies, but thank you. Last of the Mohicans and Young Guns 2. Medicine Man and Sheena. Cocaine Cowboys, which I think is the one he's already sent. Conan Extras. Kind of curious to see what those extras are. Destroyer and someone called Barbarian. Ghost of Mars and Betrayal of China, which I do have those movies, but thank you. Actually, wait a minute. These are CDs. So maybe it's the music. Maybe these are the music soundtracks. There's the CDRs. Like Cyborg, Kroll. They say CDR, so maybe they're musical CDs. Well, oh, yeah, because Lenny Kravitz. Wait a minute. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, these are all CDR, so it's the music. So it's the soundtrack to Speed and Bad Boys. Okay, very cool. And the soundtrack to Cherry 2000. Last of the Mohicans, Young Guns 2. Okay, these are the soundtracks. Conan Extras must be like extra music. And the soundtrack, I guess, the Cocaine Cowboys. Barbarian, Destroyer, Betrayal of China, Cyborg, Crawl, Fireflight, and Space Flight. Lenny Kravitz, Pat Benatar, System of a Down, and Poe, and True Romance, and Movie Mix 2.0. Very cool. So it's soundtracks, like music. Very cool. Thank you for that. And then we have the letter. Alright. True Romance. Love this flick. Great actors in every single role. Epic scene with the Christopher Walken, Dennis Hopper, has James Gandolfini in the background. Watched that scene dozens of times before I noticed Tony Soprano. Blu-ray looks and sounds great. Cyborg. I've always loved this movie. I still remember seeing this the first time before I knew who Van Damme was and having my mind blown. This Blu-ray looks great. The 4K won't improve on this. Every time I play this, I watch the fight scenes twice. Split Second. I've always loved this one. We need bigger guns. We need big fucking guns. I thought I was the only one. No, you're not the only one. Kin Control was awesome in the 80s. Blu-ray looks great. It has an English language setting. Yeah, very cool. I'm actually glad because that way I have a backup copy in case anything happens with the other Blu-ray. So that's always, and that's one of my favorite movies, so that's cool to have. What was Split Second was 92, I believe. Man. Wow. Long time ago. Cocaine Cowboys, great in-depth crime documentary, great score. The sequel is also pretty solid. Don't know how much you're into documentaries. This one's worth checking out. It definitely seems like interesting subject material, so I'll definitely check it out. Clue, love this movie. I'd love to see your thoughts on this one. It has Colleen Camp in it. Okay, I will definitely do a review of Clue. What's the least I can do for sending me this stuff? Once Upon a Crime. Love this movie a lot. I love everything Sean Young says and does. I like Richard Lewis a lot too. Wish there was more John Candy. Yeah. I did. If you're interested, I did review Once Upon a Crime. I thought it was there. Ruthless People. Great forgotten 80s flick. Love to see you review this one someday. Okay then. I'll do that. Grosse Point Blank. I've always loved this one. Love to see you review this. Saw this when it first came out. I can really relate to the movie. The Stone Age. Love to see you review this one. Like Superbad with 80s rocker dudes. Funny scene with Taylor Negron, aka Milo, the henchman from The Last Boy Scout. Okay. So, The Stone Age. Ruthless People. Grosse Point Blank. And Clue. Alright then. Can't promise I'll like all of them because I don't know about the Stone Age. And Ruthless People I haven't seen in a while. I mean, maybe it'll age well, maybe it won't age well. I'm not sure. So I can't promise anything. But I do know I do enjoy Clue a lot. And I love Grosse Point Blank. But Ruthless People, I'm not sure if it holds up. If it'll hold up for me. Stone Age, I'm not sure, but I will definitely check them out for reviews. The least I can do. And that's it. So, yeah, thank you, John, for the very nice gifts. The CDs. And then the movies, like 3 O'Clock High, Once Upon a Crime, great for the collection, Cocaine Cowboys 2 and 1. Be very interesting to give these a look. True Romance, cool to have this on Blu-ray, brand new. Cyborg, glad to have this by itself. It's great for the collection. Thank you so much for that. The Star Trek stuff was very cool. I mean, being brand new too. The motion picture. I'm still hoping one day we'll get a special Wander cut on some kind of format. 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6. This is insanely cool. Thank you so much for that. That is really cool to have these on Blu-ray. Thank you, man. Split Second. Hey, it's another copy. I'm glad for it though, because I love this movie to death. This is a film I reviewed quite a few times. I think I did a fan commentary with my friend Mike OCP on this. Just like I get to have a backup copy in case anything happens with that. And the disc looks great. Spotless. So, thank you so much for that. And so, sometime in April, for you, you were nice enough to send these to me, I will review The Stone Age. Not sure if I'll like it, but I'll give it a look. Ruthless People. I haven't seen this in a while, so I don't know if it'll hold up. And I will do Clue and Grosse Point Blank as well. I do enjoy those movies. I do have a couple stuff to get to before that. Next up will be a review of White Men Can't Jump. A nice guy named Craig sent this to me off my Amazon wishlist. All he did was ask for a review of this, so I will review this movie. And I figure since I'm reviewing this, I will also do a review of Money Train, which I have on DVD. I also have a pre-recorded review I did for a film called Mayhem. After those 3, I will get started on these movies. So thank you for that. Thanks for watching. Take care. And we will see you later. Bye-bye.